Hello everyone, my name is Pam and welcome back to my channel, Life of Pam. Shout out to you if you're watching, and shout out to my cousin because she gave me my channel name. I was like, girl, what do I name this channel? I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. And she just said, Life of Pam, and that's what it was. It just sounded great. Full disclosure, in the middle of this video, my setup is gonna change a little bit. I'm just recording this again because my audio wasn't working. But yes, welcome to my channel. Well, today I will be talking about my hair. I'm gonna be talking a little bit about my natural hair journey before my locks, but I know the title says, you know, my lock journey. So whenever I watch lock videos, I'm like, girl, get to the locks. Like, I'm trying to see pictures. So I fully understand that. I'm gonna leave a timestamp for when I do start talking about my lock journey. And in like 2016, when like everyone on YouTube seemingly was chopping off the relaxer, I joined in on the hype. I was like, you know what, I'm cutting all this off, and I was really scared. I was holding on to a part in the front like for dear life, which was so dumb. It looked so bad. And yeah, it was natural. I had a little fro and I was just living my best life. In like 2019, 2020, I did twists a lot, and I really loved the twist. I was in love with it. And I remember specifically at one point I was like, oh man, I wish I could keep these twists in forever. And it's like, girl, you could have just locked your hair. But at that point, I wasn't ready. My friend at the time, she had really long locks, and she was always telling me, girl, you should lock up your hair. You know, when are you gonna do it? And I just wasn't ready. I think it's one of those things where you need to be ready. No one can convince you to do it, for real. So I was just doing twists and then taking them out and then doing twists again and taking them out. You know, I couldn't commit to that. But eventually, in like 2021, that's when I kind of hit a point where I was like, all right, it's time to bleach my hair. It's time to mess up my hair as much as possible. I decided to bleach my hair twice, which was so crazy. I remember looking at videos before of people talking about their hair, and they'd be like, oh, I bleached my hair twice, like, and it really messed up my hair. And I would be like,
how do you bleach your hair twice? Like, how could you do that? Like, that's so dumb.
Cut to me bleaching my hair twice. Like, why would I even, like, I was mad judgy for what? Like, I think I might have done like a ginger box dye, so it looked kind of ginger for a while. I just kind of let it fade away in the months after that because I didn't use Adore or any hair dye to like deposit color back in my hair. Like Adore hair dye, I didn't know her, so it was just fading away and it looked super ugly. Never mind the fact that I bleached my own hair and it was uneven, super uneven. That was a big problem for me. Girl, combing through that hair was actually a nightmare. But man, I kept pushing. It didn't look horrible all the time, you know, I'll show pictures, but the way my hair felt was bad. It was real bad. In August, I was like, okay, it's almost my birthday and I don't want my hair to be uneven and like freaking ugly. Like, I really just thought it was ugly for real. So I made the decision to dye it black, and I really did like it for the time being, but I knew that after my birthday I was gonna cut it all off. But I just cut it into a little fro, and I remember being so relieved when I cut it all off, which is crazy because for me, when it comes to cutting my hair, I was always scared of doing it, but that was a great time. I really loved my fro. It was so cute. But then I don't know what came over me, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna dye my hair red. I don't know why. I always said I'm not gonna dye my hair red. You know, I'm Dominican. I always felt like Dominicans always dyed their hair red. Like, I feel like that was just a staple. And I don't know why I didn't want to like be in that category. I didn't want to dye my hair red, which is so dumb. You ever realize your old thought patterns were like dumb as like, girl, you sound mad dumb. And you know, that happens for a lot of stuff, but as long as we can reflect on it and acknowledge it, I think it's all right, you know. Eventually I like cave into my nature, I guess, and I dyed my hair red, and it was just in time for Playboi Carti's Whole Lotta Red tour. So honestly, I was like, perfect timing. I really loved how I looked red. I also did like red brows, but like not even like dark red brows. I did like bright red brows. And I would like to issue a formal apology to my family members who told me, girl, you look crazy. You look psycho. I was like, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Like, anytime my family has something to say about my hair or about my appearance, I brush them off completely. I'm like, y'all know what life's about. for real. But the red brows, y'all were right about that. But yeah, end of 2021, my hair was red. At that point, I think I'd already been watching a lot of videos on locks, and I was starting to get comfortable with the idea of doing it. And in February, I thought, it's time. Let's lock it up. Okay, hello, it's February 3rd. This is how long my hair is. Might lock it today, who knows? Hey yo, what's good, bro? It's 2:25 in the morning. Booyah! I need help. I originally had like 40 parts. I did it myself. This whole journey, you'll come to find out, I did this whole thing myself. So I did the parts myself, and at the time my friend was like, girl, that's like too little bit, like your hair's gonna be super thick. And I got scared, so I divided it. I had maybe like 90, and I don't know how much I have now because I've had to combine a few, but I'll count it and then put it on the screen. But yes, I started February 2022. What helped me a lot was wearing a lot of scarves and beanies. By the summer, the hair was budding a lot. Summer 2022, they were budding so much, and they got really thick at one point, like in July, and I really did like it, but it was messy. But I was really trying to embrace the mess, you know, it was summer. I was just feeling really free. Great. Now, from like August until November, this is when I was just obsessed with my hair. I think the budding was still continuing, obviously, but it was maturing too, you could tell. And I really loved that. It was great. It was beautiful. It was short, and I'm one of those people where I'm like, oh my god, how is my hair gonna look like in a year? So I was just obsessed with wanting it to grow longer. But looking back, it was so cute how it was at this time. They looked like they were really maturing, and I really loved that. It was iconic, to be honest. Oh, I didn't realize that I didn't really talk about what I was doing to take care of my hair. Not much. I mean, the whole reason I got into this journey was because I didn't want to deal with my hair that much. So when I found out that all you really needed was a spray bottle and maybe some essential oils and maybe like one fancy little spray, girl, I wasn't doing much. I wasn't doing much to it. So I was just living my life, spraying my hair and going on about my day. And that was all fine and dandy until we got to February, which was my 1-year anniversary, so February 2023. And winter seasons are rough for everyone, right? But you know, they hit me hard, and I let it cloud my judgment to the point where I thought that dyeing my hair black was a good decision. I don't even know what to say. It didn't look bad by any means, but it was, I just knew, like, girl, why are you doing this? I went back to red like almost immediately. Like a month later, my hair was red again because I was over the black. But yes, my hair was honestly pretty much maybe like 80-90% matured. I had a lot of curly ends. I still kind of do, but they're fading away, sadly. I do really like them. They were really cute. Yeah, the rest of the pictures I have, I feel it's just my hair getting longer. My hair grows really fast, which is something I realized. Anytime someone asked me last year, oh, when did you start your locks? I would be like, oh, it was like February 2022. And they're like, oh, yours really long? Like, you really started only that long ago? And I'd be like, yeah. And I also didn't try to do anything to make it grow faster. You know, like I said, I was living off my one spray bottle for real. Because I am not really consistent with any hair routine. I would love to be in the future, but I'm just trying to get my life together for real. So when it came to my hair, I really wasn't doing much. I do obviously sleep with a bonnet every night. Not much changed other than, you know, just my hair getting longer. I do retouch it with red every few months. I'm giving it a break right now, especially in the winter months. I want to just leave my hair alone. But yeah, now we're in present day. I'm just gonna show a video. I don't want to move just because how my setup is. I really love it. It's past my collarbone, and I used to pray for times like this, for hair like this, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning, I would just always look to the future and be like, oh my god, how long is my hair gonna be? And if you're gonna start your journey, don't do that. Just enjoy the beginning. Like, I thought everyone was lying when they said that, you know, you're gonna miss the beginning. I'm like, girl, no, I'm not. But yes, you are, because that's when your hair goes through the most changes. Right now, my hair is not gonna change unless like I do a style or something. It's pretty much done, and I love it. But you know, it was kind of fun going through all the different phases. But yes, this was my lock journey. This wasn't the most detailed video. I'm not like an expert, you know. I just wanted to show my journey. But if you have any questions, you can definitely leave them below. I can answer them, or I can make a whole other video if it's like a lot of questions. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. It's gonna be like an art walkthrough type video, just going through like the process of me painting, and I'm just gonna be talking. But yes, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.